What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. And I have some breaking news report, and that is that a man has been apprehended in connection with uh, the shooting that took out Unitedhealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, and the man has been named. The man's name is Luigi Mangione, 26 years old. And he was detained in a McDonald's this morning carrying identification with his name on it, as well as fake IDs allegedly connecting to the crime, law enforcement officials have confirmed. Of course, it was last Wednesday when Brian Thompson, United Healthcare CEO, was gunned down in New York by a masked man who escaped on foot before mounting a bike and disappearing into Central Park. Officials later suggested that he had fled the city by bus. With the manhunt now in its sixth day, the 26-year-old was found in possession of a manifesto and a similar gun to the one used in the assassination, and is being held for questioning by authorities in Altoona, Pennsylvania, as has been reported. Mr. Mangione has been arrested on local charges, and the NYPD is said to be sending detectives to the central Pennsylvania city. The city lies 100 miles to the east of Pittsburgh. The New York Police Department had no update for the media, while the Altoona Police Department did not respond to requests for comment. It has been reported that the man was traveling by bus in the Keystone State when he was stopped by police, who uncovered the gun, a silencer, and a number of fake IDs. The man was allegedly recognized by a McDonald's worker who called the police. The pistol reportedly used by the assassin to gun down Mr. Thompson was a VP9, a weapon sold to vets to put down wounded animals, adapted from a Second World War spy gun. They can be bought online for around $5,700. The man was also found with a handwritten manifesto criticizing healthcare companies for valuing profits over care. Last week, detectives investigating the killing recovered DNA samples from a water bottle, believed to have been discarded by the mass killer as he fled the scene, as well as bullets. A Starbucks coffee cup used by the shooter was also analyzed for DNA evidence. If the DNA samples can be matched to the man being questioned, they could prove the identity of the killer. Meanwhile, if the weapons he was allegedly found carrying can be matched to ballistics of the bullets recovered from the scene, it could be proved that he is, without a shadow of a doubt, the man who did it, and that would be sufficient to bring charges upon him. And you know, I can't help but think. I'm just looking at some stuff now. Okay, I see someone posting. I see some social media post of this individual now, and this does look like the gentleman that was in the surveillance videos that we have seen over time. That strongly resembles the guy. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely him. That's definitely the guy. So maybe this was not some grand conspiracy scheme. Maybe this was a man very disgruntled at the United States healthcare system. So at least that's the guy that we've been seeing as far as the images they've been putting out there. At least that was the guy that they've been putting out there. Now, there's still always the possibility that he could be a patsy. By that I mean, he could be somebody that they have set up to be the fall guy, and the guy that really did it could be 1,000 miles, not thousand. What I'm talking about, I don't think he's in the country, 10,000 miles away at this point. Um, that's a possibility, but I mean, you just never know in today's world, man. But I mean, let's be honest here, though. I know a lot of us tend to lean towards conspiracies, but there's a lot of animus toward, and a lot of animosity people have toward the healthcare industry. I mean, they literally are killing people every day by denying claims in the most heartless ways possible. People who are terminally ill, or people who have potential terminal illnesses that could be cured by surgeries. They need to be done in a timely manner. Oftentimes, these claims are held up through red tape and bullshit. And meanwhile, they just hoping that people and praying people die before their claims could be even possibly approved. And at the same time, these CEOs like Thompson are getting rich off of the misery and illness and deaths of people. The whole entire American healthcare system is set up to extend people's illnesses and suffering as long as possible without giving them cures or giving them real help. It's a real pain sometimes, man. And if there's if it appears that a lot of people are not truly outraged by what happened, and some people even gave a small, if America, when they found out about this, gave a collective grin, a sly one. I mean, look, people, you can say people are evil or cruel, man, but you only could push people but so far. You only could push people but so far. And there's definitely a lot of anger out there from regular people aimed at the super rich. Now, sometimes I think this is misplaced, as is the case with people like Jay-Z, but that's why a guy like Donald Trump just got reelected, because even though he's a billionaire, he's great at masquerading as a populist that's for the people. He speaks the lingo. He knows what different topics to be a champion, and different issues to be championed, and things of that nature, to bring politics into this. But a lot of that has to do with, the fact that people just feel like the system is screwing them. And, that's why a lot of people are looking at this guy as almost like a Robin Hood type character. And you know what? I know this is going to sound horrible to say, but can you really blame them in some ways? Can you really blame them? Wait till you get older and you have a loved one or yourself, and they needlessly succumb to their malady because of bullshit with, the healthcare system and healthcare companies, I should say. Wait till you have to go through that. You'll see why a lot of people have this pain. I do wonder something though. Why would you commit this act and only flee to Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania? You should be out of the country by now. Minimum. You should have been out of the country. it just doesn't make any sense. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think the police would have caught this guy anytime soon. I think social media caught him. The proliferation of his image out there on social media, people got his face etched into their brains. Think about it. It was a McDonald's worker that outed this guy. So, this is social media. This is the power of social media now. And it doesn't make any sense, though. Like, hanging around McDonald's, I don't know, man. It just could be just incredibly, this could have been stupidity on his part. But still something don't really smell right about this, though. You know what I mean? Something still smells a little off. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.